Welcome, my name is Serhiy Lipko. This is Bratik, an instructor from the training center. Good to see you.
Hey, brother.
And today, after countless requests from our viewers, we're talking about pistols. The Italian Beretta and the Austrian Glock. So, what do we have in front of us? And what are the fundamental differences between them?
All right. Let's start with the Italian Beretta, specifically the M9A1 type. It was standard issue in the United States Armed Forces. Now it's making its way into our armed forces as a secondary weapon for certain shooters. Its key traits are, first of all, reliability, accuracy, and its functional design. It has an open slide system, meaning the barrel is exposed. Because of that, you get minimal malfunctions when firing.
So that's a plus? Because it looks kind of naked, almost exposed, and I'm thinking it's not as protected as the Glock.
Yes, that's actually one of the advantages. For example, not every weapon, Glocks included, will reliably eat every type of ammunition. You can get stoppages, overgassing issues. But with this Beretta system, this pistol can, like we say, eat whatever rounds you shove into it.
I think the Glock doesn't really need any special introduction at all. A legendary pistol.
Exactly, everyone knows it. What we have here is a Glock-17 Gen 4. Same caliber, 9 by 19 millimeters. The frame is mostly polymer, which makes it much lighter than the Beretta. One of the key differences between the Glock and the Beretta is that for concealed carry, the Glock is easier to hide than the Beretta.
Easier to hide because of what, exactly?
Because of its ergonomics. It's smaller, lighter, more compact, especially when carrying inside the waistband or on the side. You can move with it easier than with the Beretta.
Support the channel with a like and subscribe.
Another big difference is the safety system. The Glock uses a passive safety built into the trigger itself. You can see it right here. On the Beretta, the safety is mounted on the slide.
You know, I'm kind of an anxious person, and honestly, I'd be pretty scared carrying a Glock. I like knowing. Red means fire. This means safe. That way, nothing goes off by accident.
But the advantage of the passive safety is speed. You can deploy the pistol faster. Under stress, under adrenaline, you might forget to disengage a manual safety, and when you need to fire, nothing happens. And at that moment, you need that shot. With the Glock, you put your finger on the trigger, and the shot happens.
One thing they do have in common. Both are adapted for right-handed and left-handed shooters, including lefties. That's great. Really solid design. You like the Glock more, but right now I kind of like the Beretta more. It's honest. Look at it. Open. The hammer mechanism is visible, exposed. The Glock, on the other hand, it's an introvert, closed off.
That's true, but when it comes to dirt and contamination, the Beretta will pick up more grime, sand, dust, because it's open. The Glock's enclosed design makes it more reliable in dirty conditions.
Better than the TT?
Of course, way better.
You keep talking about reliability, and what happens if it gets dirty? Say we're in combat conditions and need to clean it somewhere in the field. Let's take a look at their inner world. What's actually inside?
All right, let's do it.
Start with the Beretta?
Yes.
I'm trusting this to you. This surgical operation.
First thing, check that it's unloaded. Next, what do we do? Put it on slide lock. I press the lever down. After that, I take the slide off the slide stop and just guide it forward. That's it. Now we have the slide assembly, meaning the recoil spring, plus the barrel and the slide itself.
Then we can compare them directly. Let's break down the Glock in parallel and take a look.
All right, Glock disassembly. First, check that it's unloaded. Check the target direction. Pull the slide back. There are two small tabs. We press them down and push the slide forward. What stays in our hands is the frame with the grip. Then, the recoil mechanism, the spring itself, the barrel, and the slide.
I'll point out something. The main problem I've run into with springs, both on the TT and I suspect here as well, is the risk that the spring can just launch itself. You'll never find it again, or worse, you'll injure a buddy with it. That risk is pretty high because you have to compress it and shove it in. Here though, look at this spring. It's right here. Simple. You can see it.
Yeah, and it's not going to shoot out like on the Beretta.
Still, you need to have some brains to put all this back together. So what, do we reassemble the pistols, load the magazines, and go shoot?
Yeah, let's do it.
When you're standing, how much do you flare your elbows and shoulders?
Your shoulders should be as relaxed as possible. Same with the elbows. Don't tense them. Otherwise, all the hand tremor transfers straight into the pistol.
Do you aim with both eyes open? Binocular vision.
Yes. And when you fire, you tense your shooting hand, your left one in this case, about 30%. Your support hand, the right one holding the pistol, about 70%.
At the same time, I'll say this. There's always that temptation to just squint one eye, line it up clean, and hit the target. This binocular thing, it feels hard. Why not just squint and shoot? Who even decided you're not supposed to squint?
All right, let's test it right now.
Fine, let's test it. You squint. I won't. Go on, you first. I'll do the same. Beretta. Ladies and gentlemen, you bring it up here. Yeah, you're close. The mistake I made, I was staring, right? You shouldn't stare.
You need to control what's in front of you. I try to bring the pistol up so I can see it with my peripheral vision.
Pulled the magazine out by feel. Then I load it. After that, we safely disengage the safety.
It's already off.
Already off safe. Hammer's cocked. Which one do we start with? Which target do you like the least?
The one in the middle.
The center one?
The circle.
Well, that circle is cursed. What was that? Did you see where the round went?
Yes.
Lower?
Into the lower frame, yeah. It hit there.
What is wrong with this thing? What am I doing wrong?
You're doing everything right.
Feels like I'm firing blanks. Shooting finished.
I'll help you.
Thank you, Mr. Instructor, for the lesson. Bratik, I honestly don't understand how you hit those steel gongs so precisely. Sure, you're a top-tier professional, But what if we switch pistols now? Maybe the whole thing is the Glock, or maybe it's just the Beretta, you know, still carrying some 19th century karma.
All right, let's try it. You take this one, I'll take that one.
I'll even gift you a full magazine.
I'll gift you one too.
Deal. Please. We check the weapon for being unloaded?
Of course.
All right then. Go ahead. You first.
No, you go first this time.
All right. I bring it up. Set my stance. Scanning the environment. Chambering around. I stand. Wait. Okay, now I'm up. Stable. Everything under control. Bratik, save me. What do I do?
First, you wait for the shot. Second, your hands are shaking a lot. Try this. After every shot, relax. Then take the next shot, relax. Then shoot again.
So the hands don't shake. Look, I already even squinted.
Got it, yeah? Let's do one more. Far left target. We've got to confirm your skill, right?
Or go all in. You've got to know when to commit. You're the professional instructor.
Good job.
All right then, I'm safely unloading this now. Slowly, so we don't... Careful. Here, take it.
No. Downward. There. Got it.
Thank you. Let's not go in a row then. All right, 2 on the far right.
Copy.
You just wiped it out. Clean, not bad at all. But I'll say this. I don't want to exaggerate, yet even from this distance, it's not always easy to score hits with a pistol.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel it myself. Even my own shots. I analyze every single one.
It's just what you said earlier, that this type of weapon doesn't really have an aimed range. It has
an effective range, which here is up to 25 meters, about 82 feet.
And that's exactly the point. A lot of people imagine it like in those pictures. You know, charging forward with a pistol, arms stretched out, rushing the enemy. But a pistol is a pretty specific weapon, meant for very specific tasks.
Yes, that's exactly how it is.
I'd love to title this episode, "The Glock Didn't Live Up to the Hype, an Overrated Pistol." But honestly, that wouldn't be fair. It's an incredible weapon. The Beretta is excellent too. But the most important thing is the hands holding it, and the person behind the sights. Bratik, thank you for the knowledge. Thank you for letting me shoot. Thank you for this instruction. And infinite respect to you for your service.
And thank you as well.